What's going on, guys? Mac Junkie here. Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to install Minecraft shaders in 1.13 and below and above. Now, if you're like me, I've actually been getting really back into Minecraft and playing it a lot more. It's kind of like I did back in the early days around 2013, 2014, and it's been really fun, especially messing around with shaders. So what I'm going to do today is show you guys how to install it and how easy it actually is. So all you have to do is open up your browser of choice, and in that search bar just type in Optifine. So once we go to optifine.net here, we're going to go to downloads, and you're just going to click on the latest version of Minecraft or whatever version you want to play. It goes all the way back down to 1.7. Now, unfortunately, at the time of making this video, 1.14 hasn't had a Optifine version made for it, so 1.13 is what we have to deal with here. But all you have to do is click download, and it's usually going to bring you to an AdFly page, and you're just going to have to wait 5 seconds and skip any pop-ups that show up here. Like, for example, this is completely vague. Don't trust any of that. Just click the little skip and then click the download. Now, a lot of people have done this, and something that turns them off is this. It's a warning from Google saying that this file can harm your computer. Now, you're just going to click keep, and the reason it gives you that notification is because it's a Java file. Now, what you're going to do now, you're done with the browser. You don't need it anymore. You're just going to close it out. I have Optifine right here on my desktop, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick virus scan of the actual app here. So I'm going to just open up my Avast, and I'm going to right-click Optifine, and I'm going to scan it. And okay, so no viruses were found in there. So all you have to do to install it is double click it to open it and click install. And that is it. That's all you have to do. The only thing is you got to make sure your Minecraft launcher is closed when you do this. After you click install, you open your Minecraft launcher, click on it, and you're going to see a version of Minecraft for Optifine. You're going to click this little arrow, and you're going to see 1.13 and then a 1.13 Optifine version. You're going to click that and then click play and load up Minecraft fully. And once you load it up, just go ahead and close it, and then we'll continue on. So after you open up the game, load it fully, and then close it, you're just going to click that X. And now I'm going to show you guys how to get some shaders. Now I chose Sildur's shaders. You can choose one of the dozens of other ones that are out there. So just to show you guys how to get Sildur's, just type in Sildur's into YouTube or to Google, and you'll find it right here. Very pretty shader. This is the one that I personally use because for some reason lots of shader packs just seem not to work too well with AMD hardware. So if you're using NVIDIA based GPUs, then you're going to have a lot better luck with shaders working out for you. So if you're on an AMD or NVIDIA system, then Sildur's works really well for both. So all you got to do is scroll through all these really pretty screenshots he has here, and there's going to be a list right here of Sildur's vibrant shaders: light, medium, high, high motion blur, extreme, and extreme volumetric lighting. So these are all different ones that you can download. The ones I downloaded for this video were light, medium, high, and extreme. So all of these are links that will bring you to usually a Mediafire website through another AdFly link. So again, just don't click on any of the other stuff. Just wait for the 5 seconds. And once that is over, just skip it. It'll redirect you, and then it will just redirect you to a Mediafire website where you can go ahead and download them, the shaders. So once you download it, as many, you can either download one of them, all of them, you can do whatever you want. Once you download them, you're going to get zip files like this. And to put them into Minecraft, all you have to do is go to your Windows search bar and type in run, and then in the run box, type in %appdata%, like that. Click OK, and you're going to see .minecraft at the top. Then go ahead and open that, and find the folder that's called shader packs. And then you're just going to simply take all of these, drag them in, drop them right there, and click the X. And it's that simple. So now I'm going to go ahead and open up Minecraft, and we're going to compare and contrast what regular default Minecraft looks like compared to Sildur's shaders Minecraft. Alright guys, I'm now in the game. As you can see here, I currently have the shaders turned off. This is just default vanilla Minecraft. Everything looking pixelated as usual. Pretty simple graphics, as everybody knows. Also an Enderman. That's interesting. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and let's just get to a nice area. This is a good area right here with some water. Stand right on top of this tree. Let's go ahead and apply those shaders. We'll start out with light, and we'll work our way up to extreme and see how the performance gets affected and also how pretty the shaders get. So we'll start with light. It's going to take a little bit to apply here. And there we go. So, in my opinion, even on light, this also looks very pretty, that Enderman still over there. First thing you'll notice, of course, moving leaves. Most people already understand shaders. That's probably why you're here, but I just absolutely love shaders. I think they're a great way to make the game look very pretty. As you can see, the sun is reflecting off the water, but in the light version of the shaders, nothing else really reflects off the water. The sun does, but none of the trees really do. Nothing else really gets affected. Shadows still look fairly decent, though. And of course, you can also change the quality of the shadows in the shaders. You can change the shadow quality. I have that set to 2, but you can turn that down to 0.5, and as you can see, my shadow is much more pixelated. And if I go to the settings and change the shadow quality, or not the render quality, but the shadow quality, all the way to 2, you'll see that my shadow is now a lot more defined. Changing the render quality also hit the performance a bit, and also it's raining now. So, oh wow, it does get quite dark when it rains. As you can see, there are a little bit of issues here. As you can see, like the rain is very good quality, but the droplets of the rain hitting a solid object still look like regular Minecraft. Just a few little things, but there's still like little water droplets on my screen. But it is a little bit too dark and gloomy, so let's just go ahead and turn this back to, let's make it pretty out again. There we go. I'm also going to go ahead and turn the render quality back down to 1, because the render quality is the single most easiest way to absolutely kill your performance. Now we're back up to about 100 FPS compared to 60. So let's go ahead and switch from light to medium here. We'll just stay looking at this water. Go back to shaders, and let's go to medium. There we go. Now, first thing off the bat is that the water gets more reflective properties. You'll see that the trees reflect off the water. You can see the leaves of this tree and the vines reflecting down into there. A little bit of artifacting there. But also, you'll see that grass reflects onto the water, as well as this mountain reflects into the water. The grass, these trees reflect into the water. The main difference I see when switching from light to medium is the water quality. There's also a slight difference in the way the sun deals with God rays, especially when it's coming through trees. You'll see it just sort of pierces through those leaves, and then you can see it better. Let's go ahead and switch over to high. The reason I'm switching so quickly is because the difference between medium and high for me is next to nothing except for a weird rendering issue right here. That's interesting. Well, now I know that there's a cave right here. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That artifacting and weird rendering issue could also have to do with the fact that I'm on an AMD system, and AMD hardware is just not as well optimized for Minecraft in general as NVIDIA processors are. So that could also be a thing. But as you can see, on high, other than a slightly worse frame rate, there doesn't really seem to be much difference at all. There might be slightly better quality in those reflections, but overall, the quality is very, very comparable to medium. So let's go ahead and jump to extreme. Shaders, extreme, boom. Almost an instant change. One of the things I notice here is, so obviously the reflections are still the same, but I notice it looks like they're a little bit weirder. Maybe they're like they get reflected a little bit longer. Also, the frame rate is a lot lower, but also there is some changes in I don't necessarily know if it's called volumetric lighting or what type of lighting it is, but there's just more of an like if you look at the sun here, you'll see that there's more of a sort of aura surrounding it, more of like a glow that the world gets that makes it look a lot more realistic. It's almost like it's adding a layer of fog. But as you can see, I'm now getting 41 FPS. So let's see what the change is, looking at that reflection right there, and just the overall quality when we switch from extreme back down to light. So let's go back to light. Yeah, pretty apparent there. You see that there is now no reflections. But those shadows do stay, and we gain a lot of FPS back. As you can see, we have about 70 FPS now instead of 40 and 30. So that is very good. So anyways, that is it for this video. Mainly just showing you guys how to install this, and wow, that's actually a very tall mountain. I've just really started to miss this game over time. It's really fun to come back and play it, especially with revamping it up with shaders. That looks pretty. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab myself an elytra And I'm going to try and jump off of here and go through this hole. Okay, that's actually pretty easy. Whatever. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys liked it, please be sure to leave a like. If you liked it a lot, subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.